Hey Pixar fans, how's everyone doing? Welcome back, and for anyone new here, my name is Dan Taylor. I run danthepixarfan.com, and today I'm back with yet another Mattel Lightyear 5-inch scale collection review. I have here the brand new, complete second wave of Walmart exclusive Lightyear Crystal Grade figures, and I'm just super happy, guys. After weeks of searching, all 3 figures in this wave finally showed up at my nearest Walmart a few days ago, and needless to say, I snatched them right up. So admittedly, right off the bat, I know and you know that this isn't the most exciting wave if you've been collecting everything in this line so far like I have, since each figure here is just a straight up repaint of a previously released figure. There's literally nothing actually new here in terms of sculpts. The only thing that makes these any different are their paint jobs. There isn't even a single new accessory, which is a pretty big bummer, but I can't help it, guys. I'm a completist, so there's no way that I could pass these up, even if the wave is a tad boring in my opinion. It just is what it is. And since there isn't really anything new here, I'm gonna try and go through these as quickly as possible. Really, my main goal here is to show these figures with their previously released counterparts and compare them. I'm sure that's what you guys are interested in too. And yeah, I kinda just wanna talk through the similarities and differences and touch on anything that might stand out along the way. Sound good? Okay, now before I move on, real quick, I just wanted to say it seems as though there's still some confusion out there about how these figures in this Crystal Grade assortment differ from the main line. I've explained it a bunch here on my channel, but if you're new, ultimately all you need to know is these Crystal Grade figures are part of Mattel's broader 5-inch scale action figure collection. There's nothing special about them per se in terms of quality. They're not like rare limited editions. They're not higher quality collector grade figures or anything like that. All in all, the Crystal Grade assortment is just Walmart's exclusive subcategory, if you will, of Lightyear 5-inch scale figures that feature exclusive metallic paint overlays, and then they each include a crystal structure card. That is it. And then obviously the packaging is a little different. It features the purple Crystal Grade banner. Crystal Grade, of course, just referring to the hyperspeed fuel crystals, which play a big part in the film. So yeah, hopefully that helps clear up any questions that you might have about this little side series. And if you weren't aware, the first wave of single-carded Crystal Grade figures included Space Ranger Alpha Buzz, XL9 Buzz, and XL12 Buzz, as well as a Buzz Lightyear vs. Zurg Clash 2-pack, and then the XL1 ship was also released under the Crystal Grade banner over the summer, and additionally, the Launch Ready 2-pack featuring Eric the Robot was also a recent Crystal Grade release. So anyway, be sure to hit that card above. That will take you to my Lightyear 5-inch scale figure reviews playlist if you missed any of those videos. Okay, with all that said, the first figure in this wave that I wanted to take a closer look at is XL13 Buzz Lightyear, or what me and my 2-year-old son call it, Brown Suit Buzz. This one is interesting for sure, since while there is concept art for a Brown Suit Buzz like this in the Art of Lightyear book, the suit was ultimately cut from the film, yet it still made it into toy form here, as you can see, as XL13 Buzz Lightyear. Notice though, it looks like the suit was originally going to be used for Buzz's XL12 mission, not XL13. Either way, even though this is a beat-for-beat repaint of the XL14 Buzz figure, which I'll show here soon to compare, this is technically the most exciting figure in this wave, since, I mean, it is technically a new suit in that it's a new color with a different test flight number. I just wish that it made it into the film. But yeah, none of these accessories are new, unfortunately, which I'll go over in a sec. Here's the back of the box, which just features XL13 Buzz and the other 2 figures in this second wave. It is consistent with the look of the Wave 1 card back, so I like that. And that is it for the packaging, so let's go ahead and crack this figure open. So yeah, here is XL13 Buzz all opened up, but again, I'm gonna breeze through this since this is literally just the XL14 Buzz that I already reviewed with different paint ops. The head, the facial expression, it's all the same, the whole sculpt is the same, but here's just a quick turnaround so you can see the figure in full. If you're new to this line and are curious, the hole on his back there is compatible with the jetpack and wings that come with the XL15 ship that I just reviewed, and then as far as the hole there on his side, you can plug the included Ivan Navigator tool into that, or any of the other Ivans or weapon accessories across this line. And that is XL13 Buzz, everyone. If you want to see his 14 points of articulation demonstrated, I'd go ahead and check out my original Crystal Grade Wave 1 review. Those figures have the exact same points as this one here, and that'll make it so that we can just move along faster to the next figure in this review. Moving along, here's the XL13 helmet, which again is the same exact sculpt as the XL14 helmet. It's just a brown or copper color this time around. See, here's a comparison between the two so you can see it for yourself. And you know what? I am seeing one slight difference now. This XL13 helmet actually has some little added plastic, whatever you'd call it, there on either side that will insert into the tiny notches on the figure itself when putting the helmet on Buzz. The XL14 helmet doesn't actually have those, so that's definitely interesting. With that said, there are the little notches that I was talking about on either side of where his helmet connects, and here's how the helmet snaps onto the figure this time, which is different from the other helmets so far because of these little inserts or whatever, so I wanted to demonstrate it. Let's see here, they should snap on like this. Just gotta find the sweet spot. And there we go, that feels pretty good. I didn't really feel it snap in or anything, but I can tell it's secure enough. See, I can hold them upside down and it's not going anywhere, but perhaps it could come loose during play. For now though, it seems pretty okay. Now onto the crystal fuel cell, which does also use the same exact mold here as the others included with the previous crystal grade figures. I still love that 3D crystal mounted there in the middle. This time though, it's yellow, so at least the color is new. We haven't gotten a yellow crystal yet until now, so that's actually pretty neat. Now, sadly, the Ivan Navigator here is the same as the one that comes with the XL13 Buzz. No differences whatsoever, so man, that was kind of disappointing to see since I've been enjoying the variety of new Ivans coming out with all the different XL figures, and there are plenty more Mattel could have made. Just look at all these in the Art of Lightyear book, but oh well. Lastly, we have the holographic crystal structure card, which is unique to this figure since the crystal on this is yellow now, which corresponds to the yellow crystal fuel cell accessory that comes with this figure, of course. It says XL13, and then here on the back it shows the XL13 ship, which again, I don't recognize this ship. I don't believe it's seen in the film, but it all goes by so fast. And I also don't think this design has ever been released in toy form, like in the Hyperspeed series or anything like that, but let me know. By the way, these crystal structure cards are to be used with the Ultimate Star Command playset, so stay tuned for my review of that soon to learn more about how exactly they're compatible. Alright, so next up we have the crystal grade version of XL15 Buzz Lightyear, and really there's nothing to touch on here that I didn't already touch on in my regular XL15 Buzz figure review. It's all the same except for the subtle metallic paint overlay. So yeah, here's the package. And here's the figure itself. I'll just do a quick turnaround here so you can check out the added shininess. It's not super noticeable, honestly, but it is there, especially at the shoulders, chest module, belt, and left cuff. We got the hole on his back as always, which again can be used with the jetpack with wings that comes with the XL15 chip. He's got the hole on his side that you can plug weapons into or any accessories across this line as long as they have that size peg. And that is it, guys, for XL15 Buzz here. For my more detailed thoughts, check out my review of the mainline XL15 Buzz. And it's just hitting me now, I just noticed that the button colors there on his chest have changed here with this crystal grade release, which you'll see more so when I compare this to the standard or mainline XL15 Buzz. But other than that and the added gloss, it's the same figure. Let me know though, which version do you prefer? Next, he does come with the BB-93 Big Beetle laser rifle. It's the same weapon that's been released countless times though in this line, so nothing new to report here. And then the helmet is the same helmet that comes with the standard XL15 Buzz release, again just with an added metallic overlay for a very subtle shine. This one fits on great, just like how it is with the standard XL15 Buzz. It's definitely my favorite helmet of the XL Buzzes, since I just like the way that it secures on the most out of all of them. It simply snaps on with ease, as it should be. And then as far as the fuel cell, it's the same exact one that comes with the Crystal Grade Space Ranger Alpha Buzz, so again, unfortunately nothing new here. And I probably said it in my original review, but I'll say it again, I do like the white translucent crystal here in this one, and that it has a little bit of an iridescent shine. And lastly, here we have the crystal structure card, and interestingly enough, they included the XL1 on the card, not the XL15, which was definitely an odd choice, but whatever, an XL15 card was included with the Crystal Grade Space Ranger Alpha Buzz figure though, back in Wave 1, so maybe that's why. I don't know. I guess it's cool to have an XL1 card since we haven't gotten one previously, even though it is weird that it comes with this XL15 Buzz. Okay, we made it. So the last figure in this wave is Crystal Grade Space Ranger Alpha Izzy Hawthorne. And honestly, I will say it's pretty random that this figure got the Crystal Grade treatment, since up until this point, all the individual figures and this entire sub-series in general have been very Buzz focused and themed around his test missions. So it's a little strange Mattel just popped Izzy into this assortment out of the blue. I would have preferred if we got one of the missing Buzz XL suits that we haven't gotten in this line yet, but what's done is done. Anyway, yeah, here's the front of the packaging. And here's the back. And I know if you've seen one, you've seen it all, but I still wanted to show it here. And that is it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Izzy out of the package, so I'll be right back with her in hand. So like I've been saying over and over, there's nothing new here in terms of the actual sculpt. This is the exact same figure as the Space Ranger Alpha Izzy Hawthorne that comes with the Space Rangers vs. Cyclops Clash Pack that I reviewed a little while back. Check out that video for my additional thoughts. But again, it is different as it now features some metallic paint, and gone is the battle damage deco that was featured on the Clash Pack version. So yeah, if you didn't get that set and you're not a completist, maybe you just want a version of Space Ranger Izzy in your collection, I suppose some of you out there will really appreciate that this figure is now available to buy on an individual card, even if it's a bit more novel with the shiny paint. Definitely let me know which version you like better, this shiny Crystal Grade version or the Battle Damage Clash Pack version. The laser blade is the same one that we've gotten 100 times in this line, so nothing new. Same goes for the standard Space Ranger blaster that's included, and her helmet is the same as the Clash Pack version. And again, I mentioned it in that review, but this helmet is specific to Izzy and won't fit on any of the other Alpha Suit characters. Now, this is also very random since Izzy has nothing to do with Buzz's test missions, and she certainly has nothing to do with the XL7 ship, but regardless, for some reason she comes with this XL7 crystal structure card featuring a green crystal on the front and what Mattel calls the XL7 on the back. It does make sense that it's a green crystal shown since a green suit XL7 Buzz with the green crystal fuel cell is coming with the 5-inch scale XL7 ship soon, but it was still a weird choice to include it here with this Izzy and not with a crystal grade version of XL7 Buzz. Seriously, I do wish I could get into Mattel's head sometimes. And now to wrap things up, here's just some comparisons. Here we have the XL13 Buzz on the left with XL14 Buzz on the right. See? Same figure to a T. And here's Crystal Grade Izzy Hawthorne on the left compared to the Clash Pack version in the middle there, and the deluxe mission-equipped Izzy on the right. And finally, here we have the Crystal Grade XL15 Buzz there on the left. See, the added shininess is there on the figure and helmet, but man, is it oh so subtle. But yeah, there he is compared to the standard mainline XL15 Buzz on the right. And check it out, guys, here we have both waves of Crystal Grade figures, all 6 together at last. And will there be a third wave? Who knows? But if so, my question for you is, who would you like to see get released as a Crystal Grade figure? Well, everyone, that is it for my review of the second wave of Walmart exclusive Crystal Grade figures, which you can pick up right now near you for $12.97 each. I don't know why they're a little bit more expensive than the mainline figures since they're the same quality and come with the same amount of accessories. I guess the price increase could be accounting for the crystal structure card and the added metallic paint that's used, and then of course the exclusive nature of the figures since they are only available at Walmart. I don't know, but yeah, either way, you will notice that they are a couple dollars more. So what do you think of these figures though? I know they won't be must-haves for a lot of you, and many of you will feel this wave is lackluster. I mean, I can't really argue with that, but I'm still having a blast collecting this line and picking up all the variants that I can get my hands on. And if anything, I definitely recommend picking up XL13 Buzz if you're trying to get him in all his different colored suits, since lazy repaint or not, this is the only way to get that one as of right now. Well, as usual, I can't wait to hear all your thoughts, so be sure to leave a comment and or any questions you might have down below. And if you did enjoy today's review, please consider giving this video a big thumbs up and subscribing to my channel for more Pixar toy news, reviews, and toy hunts. Find me all over social media at Dan the Pixar Fan, and I will catch you all in my next video.